Hello and thank you for joining me today. For this video, we're going to be exploring a new part of Route 55, which joins Telford to Newport. Before we go into the video today, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that's subscribed to the channel. Since my last video, I've now hit 150 subscribers, which isn't a lot in the big scheme of things, but for me, that's great. And so thank you to everyone. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It will cost you nothing and it'll give the channel a big boost. The section of cycle path we're looking at today runs from the Clock Tower roundabout on the edge of Telford alongside the A518 going towards Newport, and it cuts out a section of Route 55 that is on road and turns it into an hour traffic free section and significantly shortens the route towards Newport. Before we look at this new section of cycle path, I just wanted to go over the old route that Route 55 took. And I say old route, it's actually still marked this way with the signs, and it's actually on the Susterns website of taking this route. But I am assuming that it will be updated at some point to use this new section of cycle path. The route requires us to go up Station Road, which is a 30-mile-an-hour road, and then up to the roundabout at the top of the road where we take a right and head towards Lilleshall. Now this section of road does start off as 30 mile an hour, but it does turn into a national speed limit section where the cars are going 60 mile an hour. So for me, this is the part that's most important to cut out. If you're riding this with children, you probably don't want to go down a road like this. If you want to watch my video of the whole of Route 55, I'll leave a link in the description. I did 2 videos charting Route 55 all the way from Coalport to Stafford. I have got more videos like this planned for this year. When the weather warms up a little bit, I'll be heading out to explore further parts of the National Cycle Network. So please do subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see those videos. As we head over the old railway bridge, we make our way down to the A518 junction, where this new cycle path joins the route. So back to the Clock Tower roundabout and to this new cycle route, which, as I said before, I'm assuming is going to be incorporated into Route 55. Instead of heading up Station Road, we cross it here at this slightly dubious crossing, and we make our way up the side of the A518. And you can see as we turn the corner here, you can see this lovely, brand new smooth cycle track. Well, I say cycle track, it's actually a shared use path. So as usual, do take care and make sure you've got a bell. For those of you that watched my previous video, or have ridden Route 55 from Newport to Stafford, you'll know that it follows the route of the old Wellington to Stafford Railway. Now this section of road is actually built where the railway used to run, so we're following the train line more closely as we make our way to Newport. You can see that they've built the path as far away as physically possible from the road, but in sections it is literally right up against this main road, and this is a particularly busy road at times. But even though you are right up against it, I must say it's much better being on this path right next to the road than on the road mixing it with this traffic. This section is quite open. You can probably tell from this little clip here that it was extremely windy on the day that I was riding and there was no shelter at all. So, as we head on down the cycle path towards Lilleshall, you can see that there are some quite nice views as the countryside opens up around this section. But you're still next to this main road. So this isn't a section of the National Cycle Network that you would ride for pleasure as such. But this is a section that you would ride to get somewhere. This gives you the quickest option to ride off the road from Newport to Telford without having to go on this extremely busy road, and this is what this section is for. I sometimes ride with my kids in tow in a bike trailer, and this section would be great to use. Rather than go on the 60 mile an hour back road, I would definitely take this all day long. So it's a very useful and functional part of the cycle network. And I think that's what I'd stress the most. This is a functional part of the network. I've seen a few comments from locals saying, why has money been spent on this cycle path when, you know, cyclists would much rather cycle on the quieter back lanes, you know, to get where they're going. Well, some cyclists might. Personally, if I'm on my road bike, yes, I probably would take the back lanes if I wasn't in a hurry to get somewhere. But if you're commuting or riding with children, you don't want to go on a back lane. Even if it's quiet, you'd much prefer to be on a traffic-free cycle path like this than on any back road. And it provides what I like to call the missing link of Route 55 in this area. You can now cycle from Coalport all the way to the edge of Newport pretty much on a traffic-free cycleway. There are a couple of small sections of road, but these sections are all pretty much dead-end roads where they're only used by access for a handful of residents and you rarely meet a car on them. And there'd be sections I'd be more than happy to take my children down, or less confident cyclists. We've now reached the end of this new section of cycle path. I hope you've enjoyed this little update on Route 55. I'm sure that soon enough this will be signposted and changed on the Sustrans website to be officially Route 55. If you want to watch my other Route 55 videos, I'll leave links in the description. Please give the channel a subscribe if you've enjoyed this, please give the video a like, and thank you for watching.